Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 17 of the Diverse Dialogues podcast. I'm Mateo.
And I'm Ruben.
And for today's episode, we are going back to a topic that we've done before, which is Pokemon. Now, here's something that we're going to be doing a lot differently with returning topics, but also what's going to be for today's video. So, Ruben, take it away.
Okay, so first of all, there is no questions for this podcast since we already asked questions on our previous Pokemon podcast. So we'll skip the questions for now. And the second reason why we're skipping it, or skipping the questions, is because we're going to be here for a while. Because what we are doing today is, okay, we're not going to do every Pokemon, but for now, we're going to go through each Pokemon in Gen 1, or go through the evolution line, and ask if we want them on our team or not. And we could just give like one sentence for each reason.
So it's kind of like the trend that happened a while ago, which has the initials of SOP, which I'm not going to talk about, but because we're definitely not that full of degeneracy. So without further ado, honestly, we can just get right into it because we're skipping the questions, and yeah, let's just get right to it. Starting off with Gen 1 and the Bulbasaur evolution line.
Yeah, I guess. He has an advantage in the first two gyms. in Gen 1.
I'll say yeah, just because the type coverage is pretty good.
Yeah. Poison and grass already? Yeah.
The Charmander evolution line.
Yes.
Yes.
Who would not want Charizard on their team, bruh?
Yeah, most definitely. Even though it's kind of pretty ridiculous how he lost. He won against a Greninja in Pokemon X and Y, but we're not going to talk about that. The Squirtle evolution line.
Yeah.
Nah.
Defense stats are crazy with Squirtle.
I'm assuming they have each have different ones. Whatever. Nah, I'm alright with it.
The Caterpie line.
Nah.
No, not really.
There's way better bug flying types.
Yeah. Speaking of bug flying types, the Weedle line.
No. Which actually is bug poison.
Yeah, but
no. I mean, unless you're a big fan of Beedrill, I'm not, so nah.
The Pidgey line. Yeah, I'll take it. Honestly, every regional bird is goated in my opinion.
I'll say nah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
The Rattata line.
No.
No.
No, hell no.
No. The Spearow line. No.
Yeah, why not? I'll go for it.
The Ekans line.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll add that on the team.
The Pikachu line. Oh, boy. Man, I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I'll take it. Just for Raichu, not Pikachu.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Raichu. Sandslash, yeah, I can take it. I'll put him on my team.
Yeah, I'll take Sandshrew on my team as well. Nidoran female?
But yeah, honestly, all of the Nidorans.
Yeah. This was back when the branching evolution was exclusive to Eevee. Now it's like some Pokemon have branching evolutions because if they did it back then, they could have just done it with the Nidorans.
Pretty much. If for Nidoran, Nidoran, whatever the fuck.
Both Nidoran lines, I'd say no.
I'll just say no for both of them.
The Clefairy line.
If it was normal, then no. But because it's fairy, still no.
I'll say no.
Vulpix evolution line, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And not for the reasons you think, you sickos. Jigglypuff.
The Jigglypuff line.
Nah.
I'll take it, and then I'll just not equip a Moonstone. The Zubat line, hell no.
No.
Who the fuck wants Zubat, bro?
People that want Crobat.
Yeah, I'd still say no.
Oddish.
The Oddish line.
Bulbasaur's better. No.
I'll take yes, because the branching evolution of it evolving into Blossom. Even though it's not on here, but yeah.
Parasect, no.
No.
Probably one of the weakest Pokemon ever.
Uh-huh.
Venonat evolution line, nope.
No.
Diglett evolution line, fuck no.
Yeah, no. Meowth evolution line,
Nah.
no.
Yeah, I'll say no. Psyduck evolution line.
I'll say yes.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Yeah. Mankey line,
Nah.
I'm gonna say no.
For Growlithe. Yeah.
I'll say yes.
Yeah, I'll take it. Seems like I feel like with good speed, it would probably be a really good Pokemon.
The Poliwag line.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. The Abra line.
If it wasn't so impossible to catch, then maybe. But I'll still say yes.
I'll still say yes, yeah.
Because Psychic were busted in the original game. If I can actually evolve it into a Machamp, then the Machop line, yes.
Was this a trait evolution one?
I believe so.
Oh, wow. Honestly, whose sick idea was it to create trait evolution Pokemon, bro?
You expect us to have friends?
Yeah, or you expect us to be rich to have another... Well, one, another console, and two, another copy of the game? Nah, bro. Anyways, the Machop line, I'll say yeah.
Bellsprout, yes. Bellsprout evolution line, I'll take it.
I'll take Bellsprout, yeah.
Tentacool evolution line.
I'm gonna say no.
Actually, I'll say yes. I'll say yes.
Okay.
Geodude, nope.
No. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know anyone who knows about Graveler, bro. I swear, everyone just sticks with the first one of its line.
He's the most memorable one.
Uh-huh. Anyways, the Ponyta line, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take the Ponyta line. Slowpoke line, no.
Okay.
I'll not take it.
Yeah, I'll take the Slowpoke line, though. Alright, the Magnemite line. I'll take it, actually.
If it goes to Magnezone, then yes.
Uh-huh. Farfetch'd.
No.
No.
Even with the evolution that they gave it, still no.
Yeah. Doduo.
No.
No.
Seal.
No.
Yeah, no. Grimer, no.
Grimer, no.
And stop making fun of the muck name.
Mm-hmm. Shelder. No.
I bet it's weak as fuck. No.
Ghastly, yes.
I wonder why. Yeah, I'll take it.
Onyx.
See, again, if it has Steelix, then possibly.
No, but remember, Steelix is one of the stupid ones where you have to trade it with a metal coat.
Then fuck no. Even then, Onyx sucks.
Yeah, I'd say no. Drowsy line.
No.
I'm gonna say no. Krabby line. No.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll see how that goes.
Voltorb line. No.
No.
Execute line.
No.
No. Cubone line. Yes.
Yes.
The Tyrogue line, because Tyrogue can evolve into either Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop.
Nah.
I'll say yes.
Lickitung, no.
Lickitung, no.
Coughing, no.
No.
Rhyhorn, yes.
Yeah. Rhyhorn, yeah.
Wait, hold. Rhydon needs I think it's something to evolve. No, but
Yeah.
it's not a trait evolution. I think it's just an item. Maybe as a whole.
Okay. Alright.
For my memory, Chansey, no.
No.
Tangela, even with
I
Tangrowth.
honestly forget this thing even exists.
So no.
I'm gonna say no. Kangaskhan, yes, because for some reason the Mega Evolution is busted as fuck.
I'll say no. The Horsey, yeah, I'll take it.
Horsey,
I'll take it
yeah, take it.
because Kingdra's really good.
Uh-huh.
I've heard. Goldie, no.
No.
Staryu, hell no.
No.
Mr. Mime, no.
No.
Scyther,
Scyther,
yes. Yeah.
for sure.
Jinx, no.
No. Who the fuck likes Jinx, bro?
That's a very, very good question. The Electabuzz, well, technically,
It's a line.
what's
Because there's Elekid.
Elekid, that's what it was.
And then Electivire is the evolution.
Electivire, yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
As for the Magby line, no.
No. Pinsir.
Why not?
Yeah. Tauros. No.
No.
Magikarp. Yes.
Yes, because despite the joke about Magikarp, Gyarados actually is really darn good.
Uh-huh.
Lapras, yes.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite Pokemon for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Ditto. Yes.
No.
Eevee. Yes.
And we're talking about all of the EVs, so if I have my options, yes.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, I have a meme to show you involving Eevee, and it's really funny.
Okay. Porygon, no.
No. It's one of the stupid ones where you trade it with an item, but with Porygon you do it twice.
Oh, God.
So, you trade Porygon with an item, evolves into Porygon 2, then you trade Porygon 2 holding an item, it evolves into Porygon Z. So, what the fuck?
I don't even remember how to pronounce this.
Omnite?
Omnite, no.
No.
I'm not going to take it. Kabuto, yes,
I'll take Kabuto.
Aerodactyl, yes, I'll take it.
Yep. Snorlax. Yes, I'll take it.
No. Honestly, who wouldn't want the legendaries at this point?
Yeah.
The Genie line, yes.
Yep.
And of course, Mewtwo, who wouldn't want it?
Mew. Of course, yes.
And that is Gen 1.
Alright, so that's the entirety of Gen 1. However, because of the length of the podcast right now, we're going to go through the next generation. If that's too short, we'll go to Gen 3. And if it's too long, we'll stop and we'll think about making this into a series.
Just to milk the content.
Yep.
Alright, so starting off with Gen 2. Shut the fuck up, phone. Gen 2, Chikorita, hell no.
No. The Cyndaquil line, I'll say yes.
Cyndaquil, yeah, I'll take it.
Totodile line,
Yeah.
I'll say yeah.
Even though the name pisses me off. The spelling of it, at least. Sentret, no.
No. Hoothoot, yes. I'll take it.
No. Ladybug, no.
No.
Spinarak, fuck no.
No. We talked about Zubat earlier and the Crobat line, so no.
Honestly, this is the era where bug types were seen as the most laughable type, other than ice.
Mm-hmm.
Chinchou.
What's the next one?
Chinchou, I don't know how to pronounce it. Chinchou.
Chinchou, yeah. I'm gonna say no.
I'll see how that goes. It probably would be pretty fun.
We just got some baby Pokemon, so Pichu, Cleffa, and Igglybuff. We already gave our opinions. Togepi, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Because Togekiss,
Mm-hmm.
I heard is really, really good, but it's a pain in the ass to level up.
Not to?
Nope.
No.
Mareep, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Mareep for sure.
Bellagio, no.
Okay.
Meryl, no.
No.
This thing annoyed the crap out of me trying to evolve my Pokemon.
Pseudo or Bonsai line. Yeah, I'll take it.
Sudowoodo, fuck no. Politoed.
It was part of the Polys.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No for Hoppip.
Hoppip, no.
Apom, no.
No.
Sunkern, hell fucking no.
No.
Yanma,
Yes.
going to Young Mega, yes.
Yes.
Hell yes. Wooper,
I'll take it.
he's just a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh my god, Espeon and Umbreon we were talking about though.
Yeah, all the other ones. Murkrow.
Yes.
I wonder why. I heard that this Pokemon's a pain in the ass to catch, so you know what, I'll take it. I'll see how it goes. If I were to have it on my team. Slowking, we already got through that, whatever. Mischievous, nah.
I'll say yeah.
Unknown, I want to know a person that has Unknown on their team and says, I'm proud to have it on my team.
That's a good question, bro.
Wobbuffet, no.
No.
Drefferig, no.
No.
Even with the new evolution, no.
Pineco,
No.
no.
Dunsparce, again, what sane human being would have this on their team and say it's a good teammate?
No, bro.
Gligar going into Gliscor.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. We already got through Steelix.
Snubbull, no.
No.
Quillfish, no.
Nope.
That's another one I always forget exists.
Even with the new evolution that they gave it. I forget. What was it, like Quivering or something? The new evolution? I don't know. Shuckle? No.
No.
Heracross? Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take Heracross. Sneasel going into Weavile? Yes.
I'll take it, yes.
Teddiursa? No.
No. Slugma.
Actually, that's a Jordan joke for you.
Yep. I'll say yeah.
I'll say no. Swinub going into the... If I go back to Gen 4 and I get to the Mamoswine, I do want to see how he plays in battle, so yes.
I'll take it, yeah. Corsola,
No.
no. Even with the Gen 8 regional.
Remoraid, no.
No. Oh, no, that's part of the line, I forgot. Delibird, hell no.
Yeah, no. Mantine, no.
No.
Skarmory, yeah, maybe I'll take it.
I'm gonna say no for Skarmory.
Houndour, yes.
Yes.
We are going through Kingdra. Fanpy, I don't know. No.
No.
We already got through the Porygon. Stantler, no.
No.
Smurgle. No.
No.
We already got through that.
No.
Nope.
Those are all the babies.
Miltank.
No.
No.
Fuck you, Whitney.
Oh yeah, good point. Blissey, no. And
I
all the legendaries who wouldn't want them.
Yep. Raikou, Entei, Suicune.
And Tyranitar, yes.
Yes, for sure.
And all the Pokemon's, yes. Okay.
Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Celebi.
Yep. All the legendaries, like, you wouldn't... No one would say no to that. That was only 5 minutes.
We might do 4 gens.
Well, let's find out. All right, going down to Gen 3. Trico, yes.
Yes, for sure.
Torchic, yes. Mudkip,
Yes.
First down the line. I think so, right?
I mean, we did it also. Oh, wait, yeah. This is the one we both agreed yes for all of them.
Unanimously.
Yep.
Puchiana, no.
No.
Zigzagoon, no.
Yes, because of the Gen 8 regional.
You're right.
Because it evolves into Obstagoon.
Still no. I mean, I can't really say anything. Wurmple, no.
No, even with the branching evolution, no. Honestly, just make Cascoon and Silcoon just one Pokemon, bro.
Yeah.
Make it evolve into either Beautyfly or Dustox. Anyways, Lotad, yes.
Nah. The C-Dot.
C-Dot,
No.
I'll say yes.
Talo, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wingull, no.
No.
It's an abomination.
Ralts,
Ralts,
yes, into Gallade. Into Gallade.
I'll take either one because both are good. Surskit, no.
No. Shroomish. No.
I'll take Trubbish. Breloom's fun. Slack off into slacking.
Yes. Defense stats are crazy, bro.
It has like, it's up there with legendary Pokemon stats, but I hate the fucking ability that it has, so no. I cannot live with that.
Nincada
going into Ninjask or Shedinja.
It's both. Because once it evolves, you get 2 Pokemon. First, it evolves into Ninjask. And if you have another Pokeball just empty, you get Shedinja.
Oh.
I'll take it, though.
I'm not going to take the risk for Shedinja, no.
Okay.
Whismur, no.
I'll say yeah.
Makuhita, no.
I'll say yes. We got through...
oh yeah. Nose pass. Fuck this thing, no.
No.
Not literally. For Skitty, no.
No.
Sableye, I don't even know if this thing's good in game or not.
I don't know either.
Mawile, no. Aron, yes.
I'll say yeah for Mawile. And Aron, I'll say yes.
Meditite, nope.
No.
For Electric,
I'll say yes.
I'll say yes, yeah. Plusle and Minun, nope. Volbeat and
Yes for Plusle, no for Minun.
what the fuck, dude? Bro's adding the Toad logic back.
Anyways, Volbeat and Illumise.
No.
No.
Yes, Volbeat.
Yeah, what he said.
God damn it. Rosalia, even going with to Rose Raid, nah.
I'll say yes.
I did catch a shiny Rosalia one time.
Okay.
Gulpa, no.
No.
Carvana to Sharpedo, yes.
Yes.
Whale Lord. I haven't used one in my team yet, but I bet it's frickin'. I bet it would be fun.
I'll say yes.
Biggest Pokemon in the game, I think. Numel, yes.
Yeah.
Torkoal, nah.
No.
Spoink, even though I love the name, still no.
No.
Spinda, no.
No.
Trapinch, yes.
Yes.
Hell yes. No.
No.
Swablu, yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first one that surprised me. Because Altaria is pretty good. Zangoose, no. But
No.
Seviper, yes.
Yes.
Even though Seviper's ass with its stats.
Lunatone.
No.
Solrock.
no.
No.
Barboach, no.
No.
Corphish, no.
No.
Baltoy,
No.
no. Lily, hell no.
No.
Anorith, yeah, I'll take Anorith.
Yeah.
Feebas, if I can actually evolve the damn thing, yes.
Yeah. Cast form.
No.
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Kecleon.
No.
No.
Shuppet, no. We already done that.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shuppet, no. Still. Duskull into Dusknoir, yes, I'll take that.
I think Dusk Noir is another one of those stupid ones where you have to trade it with an item.
I thought it was just let me...
I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
Duskull evolution. When traded while holding... God damn it!
I'll still take it, though.
I'll still take it, yeah.
And I'll press B every time Duskull is evolving.
So what's the point? Tropius, I want him to be cool, but he's so ass. So no.
I'll say yeah.
Chimecho, no.
No.
Absol, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be pretty cool on my team. Why not? How about hell no? Snorunt.
Into Frostlass, yes.
Glalie, no. But I agree with what he said. Spheal, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he would be pretty strong.
Clamperl?
No.
No, even with both evolutions, no.
Relicanth, no.
No.
Love Disc, missed
No.
opportunity to have this evolve into Alomomola. I don't know why they didn't do it, but...
Yeah, but no.
Bagon, yes.
Yes.
And the Salamence, yes. Beldum.
Yes.
Pain in the ass to catch and a pain in the ass to evolve, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
All the legendaries, yes. We still haven't even made it to the... Alright, moving on to Gen 4.
Gen 4.
This is Rio Typhoon. We're doing it live! Turtwig, yes.
Yep.
Chimchar, yes. And let me guess, Piplup?
Yes.
Alright, yep, another new unit in this one.
Starly Line.
Yeah.
I'll say yes, yeah.
Bidoof.
Hell yeah! I'll say yes.
Burn it with fire. Kricketot, no.
No.
Shinx, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try it out, even though this is already looking like the stereotypical Gen 4 lineup. Badoo. Why?
No.
Oh no, it was a shiny Badoo that I caught, and then it was a...
wait, no, this is part of the Rose Red line. Okay, never mind. I'll say yes.
Cranidos.
No.
Nah. And Sheldon, no.
No.
All the Burmese,
No.
no.
Combi. Yes.
The male one specific.
No. Male one, no. Female, yes.
It's a joke, guys. Calm down. Pachirisu, no.
No.
Buzel, nah.
No.
No. The Cherry, no.
No.
Shellos, nah.
I'll say yes.
Ambipom, whatever. Drifloon,
Yes.
no. Baneri and Lopunny.
No.
Jordan, calm down.
I'm gonna say no.
No. Yeah, just no.
Miss
And-
Drevius, we went through that earlier.
Honchkrow, we already went through it. Glameow, no.
No.
Chingling, no.
No, that's part of the Chimecho, I think. Yeah.
Whatever the hell. Stunky, no.
No. Bronzor. I'm gonna say
I'd
no.
rather just go with Metagross.
Uh-huh.
No.
Part of the suitable.
No.
All the
No.
babies.
Yep.
Chatot though.
No.
I'll say yes.
Okay. Spiritomb. Do I really want this on my team?
If the fairy type didn't exist, yes.
Yeah.
Because back then it had no weaknesses. I'll still say yes though.
I'll say no. Gibble.
The Gibble line.
I mean, is it?
Yeah.
It's a given. I mean.
We already went to Riolu.
Again, it's a given.
Yep.
If it wasn't obvious enough, Garchomp, yes. Lucario, yes. Hippopotamus.
Hippopotas. No.
No. Skorupi.
I'll say yes.
I'll say yes. Even though I hate when they just drastically change the typing, like with Pokemon sometimes. Croak, I want to see how Toxic is like. So yeah.
Yeah.
Carnivine, no.
I'll say yes.
Finneon, no.
No.
Man-type, no. Well, that's part of the Manatee thing. So, Snover, Obama Snow. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yes.
Weavile, Magzone, Lucky.
All the evolutions of previous ones.
Yep. So honestly, we could probably get to Gen 5 at this rate. We literally just are skipping through a whole bunch of Pokemon right now.
Nice score.
Holy shit, we are actually are. Oh my god.
Rotom. I'll say yes.
I'll say yes, yeah. And then legendary, yes. Except for Finneon and Manphy.
Wait, Finneon? You mean Fiona?
Fiona.
Oh, okay, Manaphy, yes, but Fiona, no.
I'll say no to... Honestly, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, I'll also say no to them as well.
Yeah.
But everything else... And Shaman, no. But Darkrai, you already know.
I'll say no for Shaman, but...
Everything else, yes. We could probably do Gen 5, actually. Let's see. Why do I keep on pulling up Discord? Who the fuck is SME on Discord? Honestly, keep it safe. Let's go to Gen 5.
Okay.
Well,
this is the longest generation, but we could probably still do it.
honestly, and we're pretty much at the halfway point, so we only need to do one more episode of this. If we're doing a series.
Mm-hmm.
So, Victini, yes.
Yes.
I'll take it. Snivy, my all-time favorite, yes.
No, I'm just messing. I'll say yes.
Tepig,
I'm gonna say no.
this is my favorite generation, so there is going to be bias, but even then, I'll say yes, because Ember actually is pretty darn good. Even though it's the third fire fighting type in a row.
Ashwada.
No. Even I'm like, no, I wouldn't really go for it.
I'll say yes.
Patrat, no.
No.
Lillipup, no.
No.
Purloin, no.
The original femboy.
Oh, goddamn.
Anyways, no.
All the monkeys, no.
No, bro. Muna?
Muna,
No.
no. Pidove, I use this thing for like the first couple of gyms, and then afterwards I just abandon it.
I'll say yes. For the Pidove line.
Blitzel, yes, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Roggenrola, yes.
Yep.
But I hate the fact that you have to trade for it.
Mm-hmm.
But once you do, I mean, it's actually really, really good. You're gonna be hearing it. I mean, I don't even know if it even picks it up, honestly. Even though in the first in the first Black and White, you have to trade. You have to trade a Boldor for an Emolga. That's the stupidest ever trade. But then in the next one, if you trade an Emolga, you'll get Gigalith. And that's where it's at right there. And Gigalith is so much fun. Woobat, no.
No.
Drillbur,
I'll say yes. Because I like Excadrill.
Excadrill is pretty fun. Although I did one of the. This is back then when I first got into Pokemon. I used my Master Ball with an Excadrill.
Wow. Okay.
At least it wasn't as bad as people using on a Magikarp or something, or like a Pidove.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Pidgey, whatever the hell. I don't know. No, but great for XP though. That's the only benefit.
Oh yeah. I'll say yes.
Okay.
Timberline.
If you didn't have to trade, then maybe, but
I'm
no.
gonna say no.
Temple Seismitoad actually is pretty darn good, so I'll take it.
I'll say yes.
Throw and Sock, no.
Yes for Sock, no. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll say yes for both of them.
Swaddle, yeah.
Yeah.
Venipede, yes. Cottonee, no.
No.
Batil, no.
I'll say yes.
Basculin, no, even with the new evolution. Sandow,
yes.
fucking hell yes. If you don't have this on your team in Unova, you're fucking missing out.
Mm-hmm.
Darumaka, no.
I'll say yes.
Maractus, no.
No.
Dwebble, yeah, it actually was not that bad.
Yeah.
Scraggy,
I'm gonna say no.
I'll say no.
Sigilyph, no.
No.
Yamask,
Even with the new evolution, I'll probably still say no.
yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Tortuga. You know what? Why not?
I'm gonna say no.
And Arkin, it would have been a yes if the ability for I can't even pronounce his name. If it did not have a horrible ass ability.
Archeops or something?
Archeops, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So no.
I'm gonna say no.
Trubbish, no.
No.
Zoroa, sure.
Yeah. Minchino,
No.
no.
No for Gothita line. Yes for the Solosis.
Yes for both of them.
Ducklet, yes. Because this one is actually pretty good.
I'm gonna say no.
Vanillite. For shits and giggles, I'll say yes.
Yeah, I'll say yes.
For Deerling, cool, you can change seasons.
I'm gonna say no.
No. Emolga, Pikachu number 35, no.
No.
Carablast, again, with the stupid trait evolutions.
Yeah, with this one, it's you trade Carablast with what was the other one called?
Shelmet.
Shelmet.
Why is it all the way down here?
Anyways, you trade those two. Evolves into Escavalier and Acelgor.
Yeah, the shell of Shelmet goes to Carablast and it evolves.
I'm gonna say no.
I'll say yes for Escavalier, no for Shelmet when we get to it. Fungus, no.
No.
And stop making the jokes for the other Pokemon's name. Frillish,
I'll say yes.
no. Alomomomomomomomomomola, no.
No.
Joltik, yes.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Ferroseed, nah.
No.
Clink, yes, this is the best Pokemon to ever. No.
Yeah, that's a no.
Tynamo, pain in the ass to evolve, but Electros is really, really cool.
I'll say yes.
So I'll say yes.
LGM,
Nah.
no.
Litwick,
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Axu, back to back, yes. Yeah. Cubchoo, cute, but no.
I'll say yes.
And I don't really care for Beartick.
Cryogonal, or Cryogonal.
Cryogonal.
I'm gonna say no.
Cornucopolis. No. And like I said earlier, Shelmet, no.
Stunfisk.
Stonefisk, no.
I'm gonna say yes. I love this thing for absolutely no reason.
Minfu, no.
No.
Dredigan, yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Golett, yes.
Yes.
And Ponyard, yes.
Yes.
Buffalant,
No.
I'll still say no. Even, like, I don't care about the differences between Tauros and Buffalant. I don't care. Rufflet, yes.
Yep.
Honestly, this should have been the regional bird. Vullaby, no.
I'll say yes.
Heatmore, sure. I'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
say no.
Durant, no.
I'll say yes.
Dino, again, another one that's a pain in the ass to evolve, but it's worth. I hope it's worth it. So yes.
We'll say yes.
Larvesta, yes.
Yes.
This is the good bug type out there. Mm-hmm. Honestly, this whole generation has great bug types. Mm-hmm. And here we go with the legendaries. Cobalion, yes. Terrakion, yes. Verizon, yes. Tornadus, yes.
Everyone but Keldeo. Swords of Justice.
Everyone but Meloetta, for me. All right, and we pretty much made it halfway, and that's gonna wrap it up for the Smash. For the Add or Not. All right, y'all, and that's gonna be it for this episode of the podcast. It's a little bit more on the shorter side, and it is for good reason. And we do want to talk about one other thing that, even though we promised the regions thing, we did something else entirely, so we're sorry about that. But Ruben does have the explanation, and also is going to give the next podcast episode coming up soon.
Okay, so we changed up the topic mainly because we're not like 100% sure of like everything in each region. Like we probably know more about like Unova, Kalos, and maybe Alola, but like the Johto region, I don't know, chances are we won't know 100% of what that's about. So we changed up the topic for the Pokemon episode for today. And on that note, our next podcast will be about childhood cartoons. And for that one, we might actually have, or will have guest Glenn's mainly, as well as Jordan and maybe Landon.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so we'll actually have more people for this podcast. And I think the podcast will be a lot smoother if there's 4 of us, because Mateo's more of a Nickelodeon kid back in the day. I was more of a Cartoon Network kid. Glenn and Jordan, I think they're a bit of both. So chances are we're all going to agree on something like easily more.
But I have a feeling that it could probably get very chaotic too.
Yeah,
so
for sure. But we'll see.
If we can make it as coordinated as possible, then we'll see how that goes. Mm-hmm. The first time we're ever gonna have guests on the podcast, and on that specific day, because a lot of these are pre-recorded. Spoiler alert. There's gonna be a lot of recording happening on that day for a specific project that's gonna be in the next. The one after the next one. Mm-hmm. So on that note, I'm Mateo.
I'm Ruben.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. you think you're really prepared for it.